if Kamala Harris secures a Democratic nomination, she would make history in more ways than one.
In its first 24 hours, the Harris campaign announced it has raised more than $81 million. CBS News Miami's Jim DeFede joins us now. And Jim, how does her sex and ethnicity play a role in this race?
Yeah, I mean, we all remember how Hillary Clinton was portrayed 8 years ago when Donald Trump ran against her. You know, this is an historic moment. I think we all need to sort of absorb that. We can say if she becomes the nominee, at this point, it's pretty clear she's going to be the Democratic nominee and therefore make history. But I think the key to this is going to be, in a lot of ways, the $81 million is a huge number. The excitement among Democrats that you saw at the top of the show when you had people at the former Biden campaign headquarters all excited and revved up, I think you're seeing that across the country. But more importantly, I think the key here is going to be how Republicans respond to Kamala Harris being the nominee, particularly Donald Trump. Joe Murray just mentioned a second ago that Donald Trump has been posting on Truth Social. In fact, he's been just offering screeds on Truth Social. It's clear that the choice of Kamala Harris has unnerved him. He knew how to run against Joe Biden. He does not know how to run against Kamala Harris. And the propensity of people like him and others around him to make mistakes, to say things that will offend moderate women is highly likely now.
A touchy situation for him. What are her possible vulnerabilities?
Look, you know, the Republican Party has made the border the central issue for this campaign, both the border and the economy. And I think that what the Republicans will do, and it's a fair criticism to make, and it's something that Kamala Harris will have to address, is how she can detach herself. Does she defend Biden's policies on the economy? And what role should she have played, could she have played, did she play on the border crisis? Now, I think Democrats have been playing defense too much on the border, and if they get more aggressive in trying to separate fact from fiction as to what's taking place on the border, I think that would be good for them. But it is a vulnerability. It is an area that voters are very concerned about, in part because of the way media coverage has dominated the issue on the border. But both the border and the economy, she is linked to Joe Biden. They will continue to try to link the two, justifiably so.
It'll be a much different campaign than we were expecting, huh?
Yeah.
Very much so.
Unprecedented territory. No one would have guessed this 6 months ago.
No.
That's for sure.
Thank
Thank you, Jim.